Hey, what's up?
Hey, not much. How you doing, Simon? How's your week going?
Good, good. Slow but good.
Right on. Where do you call from today?
I am currently in Montreal in the province of Quebec.
Oh, Montreal. Okay, cool. I,
Yeah.
I have never been up there, but it's on the list of places to go. So that's cool,
It's
man.
good. It's good. Yeah, it's a good place. Beautiful place.
Yeah. Um, cool. So is it cool if we just go ahead and hop into the call then?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Sweet. So just to start, I'm just here to speak with you today, tell you a little bit about what I'm about and get your ideas on a couple things. And my goal is not to sell you today. Um, So none of that. It's just kind of figure out what the project is you're working on. If I feel like there's something that I can help you out with, or my team can help you out with, then we'll develop an idea for you, and then we can schedule another call to go through that with you. So along the way, just don't hesitate. Let me know if you have any questions, if there's any specific things for your business that you're looking for or want my help with. I'm happy to do that, and I'm here mainly for you, just to support you and see what we can do for you. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Sweet. So just starting off, I'm just a little curious, what motivated you to jump on this call with me today, and what are you looking to get out of this?
Well, I have one problem with my business right now, and I'm just like looking for either help or just guidance pretty much. But I started about like 3 months ago as a fitness coach,
Okay.
and my big struggle is just to attract attention. I don't like to reach out to people. Most people that do this are like feel I don't know if it feels like scammy, just like to reach out to people.
Totally.
So I
Yeah.
prefer people to come to me, and I've been struggling on like what strategy I should do regarding just to attract. My goal is basically just attract attention. After that, I can just like talk to the person and show them that I can give them like values pretty much. So my goal to be here
Okay.
is just literally just to know I just need some help.
Yeah, yeah, totally. That totally makes sense. And obviously, there's always gonna be some of that having to like DM people, and get them to meet with you or whatnot when you're starting out. Um, but do you have a website or anything at this point?
I have an Instagram and that's it. And my Instagram is pretty much
Instagram.
like
Okay.
small montage of me just like doing pull-ups or whatever, just like show them that like I'm fit.
I mean, you look fit, so I mean, I'm sure that's working,
Yeah.
more or less. Just gotta get it to the larger audience somehow. What how many followers do you have on Instagram?
I have like 5 or 6K, I think. I think I just reached
Okay.
6K.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, that's a good place to start. So you have a nice organic following to start out with, especially for only being in 3 months in business. So that's definitely something we can work with. Um, what is do you have any other things that you're on? Are you on like Facebook or TikTok?
I have Facebook, but I'm not really using it for job. I have
Okay.
TikTok that I want to use for job. It's just that there's so much people on TikTok, in like for fitness, especially fitness.
Oh yeah.
There's like really big names, so it's hard to just like stand out. However, because I'm in Montreal, I speak French, so I guess I have like the French part for me because there's no like
Yeah.
big guy in French here, so I guess I have like
Oh, totally.
the free terrain here. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's definitely something that you can work with, of course, because
yeah,
yeah, I mean
yeah.
most big fitness people are doing, from the English side, of course. Obviously there's others than that, but yeah, I see what you're saying. So that's positive. Um,
Yep. But other
what
than that, it's
and you're
Instagram.
just Instagram mainly?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I totally get what you mean there. Like the fitness world is like so difficult to jump into and whatnot. And like I love working out myself as well. So I understand that. And I have friends that are fitness coaches and they go through the same struggles and I've helped them kind of get past that with building funnels and whatnot and doing what we do, which we can talk more about.
Yeah.
Um, one other question about the Instagram. Do you have any ads that you run on that, or is it just you DMing people right now and posting videos for organic?
Well, I'm not too much DMing directly people. I respond to DMs mostly. For
Okay,
ads, there is a couple of posts that I just like paid to like promote it, but actual ads, no. I don't know a lot of things
okay,
about ads, so I heard that
okay.
it's very expensive if you want to stand out, and I've heard the
Yeah.
opposite that it's just a matter of how you set up the ads. So I
hmm
don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds like your audience has been growing at a decent rate or whatnot. You said you just hit 6,000 and it's
Yeah.
organically growing. So that's a good place to start. So ads can always come in later. And down the road, if you're interested, we could like help you maybe figure something out with that. But right now, starting with those paid promotion posts and whatnot, and starting there sounds like a smart move. So, and you also mentioned that people are mainly just DMing you. So that takes a little bit of stress out of having to DM people. Of course,
Yeah.
to grow,
Yeah.
you will have to do some DMs, which we can actually set a way for you to do that automated so that it's not really stressing you out. And it's something that's kind of done for you rather by you, and it just brings more people in. So um,
Yeah.
we can
That's a
figure
good
that
idea.
out for you as well. What is so going back to everything, the main thing, what is your offer right now? How much does it cost? And or do you have multiple offers?
Well, I do have multiple offers. I'm just working on my pricing though.
Okay.
The thing is, because of the current economy here with the like recession and stuff, I don't want to like charge
hmm
big price because I know if I charge a big price, I will not get any clients. So I have like to be
Yeah.
competitive regarding the price. So I'm working on that. I feel like just asking for like a retainer every month for everyone is a good way to just do the whole program I do. So pretty much it's a personalized fitness program. I can do in person depending on where the person is. I do nutrition plan, and I also have a lot of contact regarding like not medical specialists, but like I have a chiropractor that I recommend to people. I have like just regular
Okay.
specialists that I recommend to people regarding just depending on their needs. So
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah.
the specialist list is pretty much free because it's just like me giving out names. I don't get any money from that. I don't get like any like I'm
Okay.
not affiliate with them.
So
It's
it's
just
like a
like
lead magnet type thing.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, it's
Okay, cool.
I don't have something that make me stand out of different like fitness people, and I know that I'm thinking of things that I can do, either if it's like a special TikTok videos or special Instagram, or maybe like just
Yeah,
small like capsule on
totally.
like a Instagram live or something like that. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
working on it.
totally. Yeah, no, I understand that. And I think that makes sense. So I think right now, something that'd be really good for you is to focus on that main solid offer. Because you do have like nutrition plan, you have like the free list of specialists that people can go to, and those could actually act as almost like lead magnets to help draw people into scheduled calls with you as we build out your funnel. So that's something that works really well. We've seen in the past and we try to implement. So have a couple free things like that specialist list, nutrition plan. If you had an ebook or something, which you already have a couple lead magnets, so that's not necessary at this point, but you can use those to actually be like, oh, if you book a call with me, you'll get this nutrition plan or this free list of specialists or whatnot, depending on what you wanted to do there. And then they could book a call with you, and then that's what you're selling. So rather than having to focus extensively on videos you're posting on Instagram or TikTok or wherever, which is like super competitive, as you know, you still want to do that obviously for your audience, but the way to actually get people to commit to working with you is getting to them to that video that's going to be funneled to on your business funnel, your website. So what are you currently charging for that? You said like it's a retainer or whatnot, something you try to,
Well,
what are you
I'm thinking
charging for
about doing a
your one-on-one?
retainer. Um, right now, if someone takes like the whole package, which is the nutrition plan and I say the whole package. I'm not in person. Like the in-person part is paid
Hmm.
by session, but if someone takes a 1 month plan with me with the nutrition, it's 600 for the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. 600 for 1 month. Okay. And
Yeah,
then
so
how
for
many times are you meeting weekly with this person?
it's through DMs. I don't have a like weekly
Okay.
meeting. We talk. I follow up with them like every week, but there's no like
Okay.
calls or anything.
Okay.
I ask them for
Okay.
like
So it's basically
pictures,
just
follow up, screenshots, or whatever, you know.
okay. And do you offer any within this, are you offering like a fitness like type course type thing, like virtual training session, or is it all just basically nutrition plans and like guidance on how to like become healthier?
It's all yeah. It's not virtual or anything. It's just like yes, it's virtual because it's through fucking phone, but it's
Yeah.
nutrition plan and just like yeah guidance, and they have like a fitness plan pretty much.
Totally. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so fitness plan, nutrition plan for 600 a month. Okay, cool. I think that's something um we can discuss in the future with potentially scaling the business.
Yeah.
So um for right now, how I know you mentioned you have some issues and whatnot, getting more clients and whatnot. And obviously that has to do with the funnel, but how as well as what you've been doing so far working for you, how many clients do you have per month right now?
I have 6 clients at the moment. One girl, 5 guys, and
Okay.
that's pretty much it. I think I was thinking about it the other day, and I think I can take like to be able to work like I don't know, like 30, let's say 30 hours a week just to keep
Hmm.
myself occupied. I think I can take like up to 35 to 40 people just for me. And that's
Okay.
if I do everything manual. If I don't have like if I don't have any automation in all of that, I think I can 35 to 40 people is plenty enough. If I have
Okay.
automation, it would depends on the automation, what is like being like just not done by me. Uh,
Hmm.
maybe 100. But
Okay.
at a certain point, I'm gonna have if I go towards there, I'm gonna have to think about maybe hiring somebody else, either like
Yeah, totally.
uh an assistant or even a second coach if things go well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. And it sounds like with the way you have everything set up, it's pretty easy to handle things virtually. But yeah, as you scale up with more clients, obviously that stress can build up and it's a little bit hard to do without automation. So that's something that we help implement is the automatic um, system for you so that it works a little bit easier and makes everything easier. And then you can consider hiring more people as you scale and whatnot. So, and the idea is to get you on the path to scaling for like 100,000 a month. That's what we do with our businesses that we work with. That's our goal is to get them on the path to do that. Obviously, you have to do some things too. It's your business, but we set you up with the process to do that. So,
good.
um, cool. So, obviously, there's a couple of issues our clients normally deal with, and it's either not enough volume of leads, like traffic or conversion issue, or you have the volume, but your leads are super unqualified. They're not buying. I think it's more of a mix for you of you have 6,000 organic on Instagram and you have people reaching out to you. So it's an issue of converting them through a process that makes sense while none of them are falling through the cracks. So obviously, you're reaching out to people, they're reaching out to you. And it's kind of hard to keep track of that without the automation, without an email marketing set up, without a funnel.
Yeah.
So I think if we implemented something like that, we could really set you on an organized level that could scale your business. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Um, so if we were able to, help fix those problems for you and show you like the solution to getting to where you want to be that you mentioned with the funnel and having automation and just scaling your business and give you a super cool design in the process, how soon would you want to get started with that?
Wait, what's the question? Sorry. If I'm ready to
No, you're good.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so if we could help solve those problems for you and show you like a solution to getting appointments, clients, and sales better, and getting you a super killer brand done in the process with a beautiful website, how soon would you be interested in getting something like that started?
Oh, well, depending on like the offer and the price, of course. But I don't know, like
Totally, totally.
ASAP,
Yeah.
so I can make money ASAP. That's pretty much the
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's the goal, right? I
yeah,
mean, opportunity cost is high when it comes to this, and
yeah,
uh, so we aim to make the operating costs not as high for you.
yeah.
So obviously, other than price and whatnot, is there anything that would stop you right now? What would that be?
Well, if it's paid full in price, that might be a problem. If it's like a monthly payment, it's good.
Okay, totally. Cool. Okay. So just next steps, what we want to do is well, before I go there, is there anything else that you want to let me know before we schedule like another call?
No, I think I said everything I need to say.
Sweet. So I'll meet with my team and we'll take a look at a little bit more at your Instagram, what you're offering, and then I'll go over what we went through today. Now that I have some numbers and everything else about your business, and we'll put together like a thorough plan for you. I'm going to develop something that I think would be tailored to your needs and really help you out here. So, how does scheduling another call 2 days from now on? I guess that'd be Sunday or maybe Monday. How does Monday sound at the same time?
Yeah, Monday's good. Monday morning for me is good.
Cool. I'll send you a Google Calendar invite in the next 5 minutes. Just make sure you accept that because I'm gonna, prepare a lot for you on the call, and I want to make sure you're there. So does that sound good? I'll see you then.
Yeah, it's good.
Sweet. Cool. How'd that go?
Good.
All
Good.
right.
I
I know I
I,
can
I can
start
notice that you're
saying too much
reading.
sometimes.
Yeah, I can notice that you're reading, but I know it's like
Okay.
you're like your first call and stuff. So with time, it's gonna be like just
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. I'm kind of following the script right now,
Yeah.
a little bit, but a lot of what I said was also not. But I realized maybe that makes sense. Yeah, it probably looks like I'm reading a little bit more just because I have the script open so big on the computer. Maybe
Yeah.
if I made it smaller, I wouldn't
Yeah.
look at it so much. As the
What
video is just small on the side.
do you have one screen or two screen?
I do have two screens. Generally on the sales call, like my sales call practice, I put it on the slideshow on the monitor, and then I tell the person's like, "Hey, if I'm looking at the left, it's because slideshow's on the monitor. I just want to make sure that I'm staying on track for you or whatnot."
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
So
makes sense. Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
He's
Do
good.
you usually use a monitor when you do it?
I have two monitors. I had a three setup monitors. I had the four setup monitors, and I think the two setup monitor is like the best. Yeah,
Okay.
I was I was big.
I
But
mean, if you're working from home and you can have multiple monitors, just tell them that you're looking around because you have monitors, then they're not worried about you reading notes as much because it's like you obviously have things to look at to
yeah,
show them,
well,
I guess.
I had like two exact same monitor, like normal mode, and I had two
Yeah.
portrait mode monitor on the side. So it was useful
Yeah.
for like Discord or just like mobile version. But at
Uh-huh.
some point I was like, it's fucking way too much. Like I don't even know where to look. I was losing my mouse way more than you think.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's true. And then obviously at some point like I want to be able to do this from like one screen efficiently because maybe if I'm traveling or something, it's like I want to
Yeah,
be able to just
yeah,
do everything from one screen. But at that
yeah.
point, I
But
think I wouldn't
I
have to
can't
look
go
at
back to
anything.
one
So
screen. I can't go back to one
I
screen.
know what you
I've
mean.
been I've been doing from time to time to my ex place with her laptop, just like basic work, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, one fucking screen doesn't cut it. It's so
Yeah,
fucking difficult. But yeah, two screen is better. And in the van, I'll have like two screen again, but like I'll have my main screen in front of me and a second screen on top. So it's gonna be like
yeah.
a yep.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Sorry, my wife is grabbing something real quick. What do you need?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
Just give me a second. I just wanna oh,
Oh, both the cats are here now.
oh no.
I'm gonna jump in the restroom real quick, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
So where do you plan on going with your van first once it's done?
Well, I have a special thing here. I have to um stay close to my daughter here because her her kindergarten is closed until January. And because of that, my ex has to go to
Okay.
work Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So I'm keeping an eye on my daughter when she go to work. So I have to stay close. But when I don't need to stay here, I'll just like go around, I guess. Honestly, I don't have an actual plan for now, and it's okay to not have a plan. I prefer to just like not have a plan, just like go with the flow,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
when I'm
totally.
going to start fully in the van. Because right now I have the van. I have this I would say locker. It's like a 350 bucks a month renting thing. So I
Okay.
can work, and I have another storage about like an hour from here with my main house stuff that I want to get rid
Okay.
of very soon. So just these two cost me like 500 a month. So when I'm when I'm going when I'm going to be done with the van, I'll get rid of everything and just like store all of this at my dad's place in his like fucking huge garage. And once that's
Nice.
done, now I'm gonna be like fully in the van, no like renting or anything. So
Yeah.
that's the goal is
It's be a
just
cold
to
winter.
yeah, it's okay honestly. These I don't know where are you?
I'm in Northern California,
Okay.
so
Okay. So it's like 7 o'clock right now for you.
yeah, I get up at like 5 every morning, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. I
Okay,
generally
because
start work at 7. I just delayed it today, so
yeah, because in here in Quebec since May, it's been hot like fucking crazy. Like we had
yeah.
so fucking heavy days. Like and when I say heavy, like it's either raining or very hot and humid.
Hmm.
And the first night I slept in the van, which is last Sunday, it was Fahrenheit. That's was 50 Fahrenheit. I was like the first fucking night. And I
Oh,
was
that
not
sounds
ready
nice.
to yeah, it's a nice temperature. I was just not ready.
Yeah,
Sleep in
yeah,
like
totally.
cold temperatures. So the first night was really fucking rough. And
Oh,
after
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
totally.
good. But I'm like I have eating in the van and like the van is going to
Yeah.
be isolated for winter, so I'm not too stressed for that.
Well, I want to see it next week when it's done. So, or not next week, whenever it's done.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have I I I do like weekly videos on TikTok for like week one,
Hmm.
week two, week three, whatever. And the last 2 weeks, I haven't been doing a lot of videos. And my last video, I just like told everyone I'm not going to do videos for the next 2 weeks because I'm moving out and stuff. And I wanted to do two videos, one in French, one in English. They're both going to be the same thing, but just like me voicing over French and another one English, just to show people what I've done for the past 2 months on the van. So an
Yeah.
actual like progression videos. So
Okay.
and I want to do like a 60-second 2 months progression
Yeah.
video. So
That'd be cool.
yeah, yeah. And a
Yeah.
lot of
I look
people
forward to
that
it.
talk to me about the whole van conversion, they've been
Hmm.
starting to watch van conversion like time lapses and stuff. So these kind of videos, I know it's gonna like fucking blow up. Unless I'm not
Yeah.
lucky or whatever, but yeah, the time lapses and just like van conversion videos are
Yeah.
extremely popular right now.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They were popular when I was doing it too, but I had some cool videos. I just didn't take enough. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. All right. Let's go and get this other one done. Sound good?
Yeah. So that's the
All
cell
right.
one.
Yeah. The sales
Can you
one.
imagine if I say no at the end? Just like no, no, no.
I mean, that's part of the thing though, but then it's like I
Yeah.
probably didn't vet the person well enough.
Yeah,
It's like,
I
dang
I
it.
had a lot of no's, so it's fine.
No, no, I think that's normal. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, of course.
I
People don't have a
expect
lot of
some good
money as well.
objections. You gotta test me, so.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
All right. Um,
Okay, give me a
I'll go and
second.
just jump into it then.
Give me a second. I'll do this.
Okay.
I'll just wait. What? Mm. All right. Hey,
Yeah, Simon, how's it going?
good, and you?
Doing well, yeah. It's good to
Sorry
see
if
you
I have the
again. How
same
was your
shirt
weekend?
as last time.
It's all
That's
good,
a
man. I mean, you're living your
yeah,
garage right now, working on the van, so it's
yeah,
understandable. Working on that nomad life.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Good weekend. Good weekend. Yeah.
yeah. All right, cool, man. Well, let's go. Just go and hop into it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm excited to what you have cooking for me.
Yeah, I'm sure like your heart's pounding, you're just like ready to go. So I know how
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
is. Well, before we dive too deep into it, um, I'm curious. We talked about it a little bit last time, but what have you tried to do to like solve your problem so far? With like the funnel
I
issue and
haven't
like
done
conversion.
anything. I haven't like posted anything. But I've been doing a lot of like I would say research on others fitness people, not only in like in Quebec, but just like across the world, just to see what they're doing,
Okay.
if they're doing like anything special. I've been looking for people who has a lot of followers and other that don't have like that much followers. So I've been trying to just like I don't know, just grab knowledge from everyone. And I'm
Totally.
trying to think of a way of like doing like good videos on Instagram, especially on Instagram. Might be TikTok soon, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a special world.
Yeah, yeah. Keep it building that organic following. That's important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then so I know you mentioned you haven't done like a funnel yourself before and whatnot. Have you ever looked into doing that? and like why haven't you committed to like building that yourself?
I don't have the tech knowledge for all of that. I don't even know how to
Totally.
buy a website or how to build a website. So
Dude, I know what you mean. When I first got into this stuff, it was just like a foreign language. I was like, I don't speak like French, obviously. You speak French,
yeah,
but it would be like me like trying to learn French, and it takes years to become fluent in something, and like you can obviously we can do this for you and get it done in a month or whatever, a couple
yeah,
weeks, but for you to do
yeah,
it yourself without that previous knowledge, it could take a long time. So I
yeah.
feel
And
that
there's so
that's
much
that's always
people out
part of the
there just like,
struggle.
yeah, there's so much people out there also just like telling you, oh yeah, I can build you a website and that's it. And I'm like, that's
Hmm.
it? I don't know. That's
Yeah. Yeah, there's so many more things that go into it to really scale. Like you can have a website, as you said, but if you don't have all the automations and marketing set up and like everything else, and then it's just gonna stay the same. You have to be
yeah.
have people funneled in through there. So yeah, cool. So just to recap with you real quick, let's go everything. So everything you're doing right now is basically your main offer is $600 a month. You're doing. I just wrote some things down, so I'm just reading over them real quick to make sure I get them correctly. $600 a month, and you have like a fitness plan you have for people and a nutrition plan, and then there's a chiropractor that lists and other specialist lists. That's like a free list you give to people. Um, and then you have 6 clients right now, one girl, five guys, and you think you could do up to 35 to 40 people a month right now. If manual, if you automated, you're thinking maybe 100. So yeah, that's great because you can definitely scale with that, and I think there's potential. And with the way your business is run, you can definitely see some quick growth. So we
Yeah.
can work
Yeah.
with that. And then of course, getting that funnel built for you so you can convert your clients, and then bring that organic audience in a little bit easier without having to do all the VMs. Is that about right?
Yep. That's
Cool.
exactly it.
Yeah. All right. So just like last time, if you have any questions, don't feel to let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm here for you. I'm so we're always learning and growing together. So I'm happy to answer what I can. And then at the end, if you feel like it's a good fit still, then we'll go and move forward with it.
All right.
Um,
Cool.
I did prepare a slide deck for you. So if you're cool with that, I'll just jump into it now and kind of explain the funnel process and what we do.
All right. Let's see it.
All right. Sweet. So I'm just gonna share my screen.
Yep.
Just let me know when you see it there.
Yep. I see it.
All right, cool. All right, just make sure I can still see you. It always likes to turn off the camera whenever I do
Yeah.
that. But there you are.
There you go.
All right, if I'm looking to the left, it's just because my the slideshow's on the monitor. I want to make sure I stay on track with you. So
Yeah. That's good.
um, so the basic idea, as you can see, this is a funnel, of course. With a sales funnel is you're trying to get people to land on like the landing page, which would be the first thing, and get all the way to booking a call, which is at the end of the funnel. And that's where you're able to actually speak with the clients, show them how interested you are in working with them, and actually sell them on your product and whatnot. And so they come in cold, and they're heated up through that funnel if it's done correctly, and then they come out hot, ready to buy. So and there's a couple issues with funnels that people tend to deal with. Maybe there's not scheduling enough appointments, so there's not enough opportunity created through this process. Maybe there's no warm up before you pitch them, so there's not enough need created um, throughout this process. So you want need to be continually created throughout this process. Everything they're going through should be with the focus in mind of speaking with you on that call. So that should be the end goal. Continue from beginning to end. That's what's going through their brain. So, and then no sales process in place. So that also has to go with what's going through here. Obviously, clients are popping out from side to side, but you want to get a good percentage coming through and get into that call so that you can close some of them
All right.
and have consistent results. And that's how you get up to scaling to, having those higher business gains like 100,000 a month. And that's
Yeah.
the kind of like the proven method we use. So, um, just let me know if you have any questions along the way.
All right.
So the whole idea is conversion optimization. So we want to make every step of the client acquisition process basically as smooth as possible. We want to narrow it down to a science so that step by step, there's one thing they click on that leads them to the end goal of working with you. And so the way we do that, starting off, is have you ever heard of like Google Analytics?
Uh, yeah, I guess. It's like I
Okay,
said,
yeah.
tech is not my strong suit. So yeah, I've heard about it,
Totally, but
but I haven't like checked it out. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, totally. And that's totally understandable. Even doing this for in business for 3 months and you don't have a website yet, so it's not something you've had to deal with yet, and that's why we're here to help you through that. And so what we actually use is something called PostHog. It's very similar to Google Analytics. It's actually even more straightforward, I think. And so we prefer to use that. Not to mention Google Analytics is like $100 a month of something what you don't want to spend. PostHog is pretty much completely free. So um, what it does is it basically tracks all the metrics on your site, which I'll go into what those are in a minute. But it helps you to find what's not working. Oh, did not mean to do that. Uh, sorry about that. One
Left
second.
arrow. There you go.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to I got the Magic Mouse recently for my computer, and I'm still getting
No.
used to how to slide with that thing. And
Yeah.
it's yeah, yeah, I shouldn't use the keyboard. That's what I should do. But yeah, so it helps you to find what's not working. It helps you to set up complete tracking conversions. So as you can see, there's different graphs here that we build out for you. And it looks a little bit, you know, confusing right now, but really it just tracks all the people coming in through different points of the website, so opting in or like landing page, things like that, and tells you exactly why they're like who's landing there, who's making like that. And it helps you figure out where those bottlenecks are so you can know exactly what to fix so that they actually make it to the next step.
Okay.
So it helps support clarity and performance throughout the entire business process. So maybe there's like 4,170 people a month landing on your landing page, but only 225 are actually, clicking on like the call to action button, which is like a
Yeah.
button you would click on to go to your calendar scheduling page or another page. Then we can actually, through all these metrics here, we can see why that's happening and figure that out and fix it for you. Do you have any questions about that?
No, it's a lot of tech, but yeah, I get the point.
It's a lot of tech. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why we set it up completely for you. So it's all done. This is all done for you. So you don't have to worry about that. You can just keep doing what you love with the coaching and whatnot.
All right.
Um, yeah. So and then these are the metrics I just mentioned that are shown in those graphs. So things like opt-in conversion rate and VSL lead, which would be like video sales lead funnel, something you could potentially use. I'll talk about in a minute, and then an application completion rate, things like that. And so this is one of the forms that we provide you that gives you all the detailed descriptions to be able to read those graphs and understand what they mean. Make it crystal clear for you to see where those bottlenecks are.
All right.
And this is what all the people we work with who are now making 100,000 sales plus with their funnels each month. This is what they use and what we've guided them through with.
All right.
And so building the actual funnel. So we like to, we want to build you something beautiful. Maybe it doesn't look exactly like this, but something that's clear to read, clear to follow through, that's going to guide clients in from beginning to end to schedule that call with you. And so we designed that customized to your needs, colors you like, your niche, everything. And so it's a design that literally incentivizes from first time people land on the page, they're just like, oh, wow, this is super cool. I want to learn more. And so immediately they're like, okay, I'm gonna hit this button. That's the only place I can click anyway. So I might as well hit it and see where it takes me. And it takes it to scheduling a call with you so that your conversion rate is off the charts.
Yeah.
um, yeah. And I know right now you're like, okay, well, how does that happen? That's another thing. We build everything out for you and show you how it works. So it's super simple and clear.
Okay.
So I just mentioned the VSL funnel earlier. This is something we can potentially do help you with. I know you do a lot of videos on Instagram, and you're considering doing some on like TikTok as well, and scaling with your organic audience. And so since you do have an organic audience and they like seeing videos of you and curious about learning more from you, this is a potential page we can add in there. So once they leave that landing page, they would land on this page, and it basically qualifies clients a little bit more so that they watch this video and they learn a little bit more about the product so they know what they're getting into, so that the clients that actually land on your booking a call page are like know exactly what they're doing and can be like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely interested in this. So you're not just having people book calls and not show up for things,
Yeah.
so they're a little bit more invested. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and this is something we do with you. So we provide you then a script basically, and if you're comfortable, I know you're comfortable making videos. So if you're comfortable like reading that script, then this has been proven to help scale your business and basically learn those clients. So,
All right.
and then appointment setting process. So I know this. You mentioned this is a big one for you, because you have a lot of people reaching out to you through your organic audience, but sometimes people fall through the cracks, or it's just like a lot to really text people back. And you want to focus on obviously building the coaching part of your business, not having to
Yeah.
message people all the time. And so if you do want to scale up to 40 people a month, you said you're at 5 or 6 right now, and you think you could do 40 a month by yourself. This will help you do that. We use like a special program called MiniChat, and it basically guides clients through messages. So it seems completely organic, but you're not having to sit there on your phone or computer messaging them like
Yeah. Yeah.
24/7. They message you and they're immediately messaged back, and there's different avenues they can fall through depending on what their answers are and whatnot. And
Yeah.
so it's all set up step by step. Do you have any questions
Okay.
about that? I know it's a little bit
No,
weird to
no,
think
it's clear.
about.
No, it's clear. Clear.
Okay, cool. And then have you ever used a script before for like any of your videos?
No, I just go with the flow normally.
Yeah, yeah, totally. I get that. That's what I used to do too. And I was having trouble converting as many clients as I would have liked to when they got on call with me. But what I started doing was using a sales script, which is very similar to the one that we have here. It's actually evolved over time to be developed to like all our clients' needs and proven to work. So we built this to be scalable depending on the business and everything like that. And so while a sales script, I know it can sound kind of like a roboty sometimes. You don't want to be like Mr. Roboto and like beat bop bop or whatnot, but you want to be natural, but also not be going everywhere. You want to be from beginning to end, stay on that straight line with the client, leading them the way you want them to go. And sometimes it's hard to do that without a script.
Yeah.
So, for example, like, what's your favorite movie?
Jesus Christ.
That's your favorite movie? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Let's say fucking like Avenger. Let's say Avenger.
Avengers. Oh yeah, yeah, dude, Avengers is great. I mean, that was like a box office hit, and the entire thing was scripted, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
scripted.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I get
But
it.
it
Yeah.
doesn't seem
Okay.
like it's scripted, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have a script, but you still say natural to your fluid, like personal being, and just be yourself. But at least have the main points like drawn out. Then you're going to convert way more clients. So that's the goal there.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. I get it.
So our end goal for you is to basically create superhuman like visual clarity and control for your business so that you can like every step of the way you know exactly what's going on. Everything's optimized specifically for your needs and for your clients' needs. And so it's like a sales funnel that eventually will scale to 100,000 plus a month without breaking. Because you don't want to get to a certain point where you're like, oh wow, I'm finally breaking 15,000 a month, and then all of a sudden there's like this small thing that goes wrong, and you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's what happens when a lot of people build out their own things, because they're like, okay, oh gosh, I can't spend money on having to do this for me, and they take a couple months to do it themselves, and they realize they skipped a couple things, and then issues happen. So we're here to make sure that doesn't happen for you. What we don't do, obviously, you have to create your own market fit. So you have to have a product that people are buying. You have an offer, people are buying. You have an organic audience as well. So you're generating your own traffic. That's something you have to do yourself. We can't do all that for you. we could, maybe guide you a little bit in the future on how to use that. And if you were interested in paid ads, if we kept working together in the future, then we could, give you some, guidance and whatnot. But that's something, obviously, it's your audience, so it's up to you to guide them the way you want them to go. So does that make sense?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Um, Cool. So just to review, it's basically a three-step process. We start with finding the product problem. So we use all the analytics I talked about earlier with that system called PostHog, where we set you up with all the graphics, everything else, to make sure that everything's operating consistently, organized, and makes sense, and you can find those bottlenecks if needed. That's all done for you. And then we help you create solutions. So we help you with a VSL funnel. We help you with your sales setting script, your appointment setting, and that's all done with you. And so everything's automated so that you don't have to reach out to clients yourself all the time. And so that if they message you, something automatically messages them back. Same with email marketing system, everything. And it's set up in a way so that when you do pass those 40 clients, you can easily teach it to someone else so that you don't have to take a ton of your time to teach it to someone else. It's like so self-explanatory and simple that they can easily jump onto that and not have to like basically learn the whole sales system and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we assemble the entire system for you. That's all done for you by us. We integrate and assemble everything, and it's a solution so that your funnel can scale the way you want it to.
All right.
Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's a lot to take in right now. How are you feeling
Yeah.
so
A
far?
lot of information. Yeah.
Information dump.
Yeah.
But it's it's a lot. That's why it's like, okay, well, handling this by yourself could be a lot. So that's why we're here. Cat's bumping around back there again. um, so um, for every 1,000 visitors that land on your landing page, this offer tend to get you 10 to 15,000. And so that's based on a high ticket offer. So right now, the one thing I see with your business is that you mentioned there's some struggles, obviously, with the market right now, economy and whatnot. Where
Yeah.
$600 a month even seems like a lot for you right now. Um, I do think I looked into like the market for your business and whatnot, and I think you could easily do double that, 1,200 for your clients. I know it sounds like a lot, but you're actually
Yeah.
offering a lot, and you're giving a lot of your time. And if you actually want to scale your business and make it profitable to do a funnel like this, you have to have a high ticket offer. And so, while you could be flexible with the way you offer some things, if people reach out to you and want to schedule with you immediately through DMs or whatnot, maybe you could do a lower offer. But I think through your funnel, offering a higher ticket offer of like 1,200 is actually going to get you where you want to be, because those people are already dialed in. They've been through this entire funnel process, so they're getting through and they're just really excited to work with you. So how would you feel about that?
I guess that would be good.
Yeah,
That would be
and
good.
I think yeah, it would be really good. I know it's a little scary to think about, but there's a lot more people out there than just in your local area, and the idea is to reach the wider world, right?
Yeah.
So building off those organic clients and reaching more people is what we want to aim for, and I think that's a good like medium offer. And I think in the future, as you scale and see how that works, providing a little bit more of a premium offer is actually clients are more likely to buy that, because they'll be like, oh wow, this guy actually really knows what he's doing. That's why he's charging a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because they want to it sets you apart. It sounds weird, but you don't want to be on a race for the bottom against other people that are coaching and then always getting such low sales prices that you're barely making it by. You want to offer premium and um, attract people who look for premium courses, which is what you
Yeah.
offer. So yeah. All right. So um, with this, I'll mention the price in just a minute. I know you're wondering about that, but we do offer a guarantee. So the one I offer is a 2 to 5 times ROI minimum, or we work for free until you get there. So 100% guarantee. This is written up in any contract we have, that if you're not making up to 2 times what your investment into working with us is, until that point, we will work with you. It doesn't matter if it's a year from now. It doesn't matter if it's a month from now. I have a feeling that it's gonna scale pretty fast for you. You already have 6,000 organic clients and people reaching out to you. So once you get this funnel up and running, it's going to start flowing for you. So I don't think that'll be an issue, but we're here with you throughout the entire process.
All right. All right.
So just to review everything real quick, it's about a 1 month conversion plan. That's how long it takes us to do this. That's not necessarily because it'll take that long to build everything. It will take a couple weeks to, maybe get the full funnel up and running and everything, and get all these things set up. But the main thing is that we want to go over conversion for 3 weeks at least, just to see where your metrics are for converting through your funnel once we set it up and start getting those clients funneled through there. Until we know that, we won't see how it's converting and see what bottlenecks there are. So, and then we'll be able to guide you on how to read that yourself. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So now I'm going to jump into how much it costs, because I know that's what everyone's dying to hear. And hopefully you don't die when you see it. So let's just go and do it. Cool. So it's we generally do a total of 8,800 total, and that's what I offer when I'm on the call with you. Our general checkout, if people were to check out directly through our site, we actually offer it for 12,600. This is a discount we do, and I meet directly with people on call who I've had a chance to actually meet with them beforehand and talk about their business and see what their needs are. And we generally do that in 2 payments, 4,400 up front and then 4,400 when the product's done. So that's once you meet that 2 times ROI with your project. And it obviously includes like everything mentioned here.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
Is it possible
it
to
is.
do?
It is.
Is it possible to do more than 2 payments?
Oh, totally. It is possible to do more than 2 payments. Why are you interested in doing more than 2 payments? I'm just curious. Is it just too much all at one time right now?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Or
It's
is it
just
because
like a
you're
lot of money, just like one.
totally. Yeah, and it
Um,
doesn't have to do with you're not you feel good about like the
yeah,
process and
yeah,
like
yeah,
what it'll
yeah.
help you
I
achieve, right?
understand the value behind all of this. I understand a lot. Yeah, I understand a lot of the value. Um, no,
Okay.
it's not the value. It's the price. The price has a lot of money. Um,
Okay. I'm gonna do a quick calculation and check something real quick.
all right.
Just to see what we can do for you. If you could if we could offer it over a 6 month term, that would adjust how um, obviously the offer still works, that we work with you until everything 2 to 5 times for you, but then we just have you on a monthly installment plan of about 1466 a month, 1467 a month. So you would start with just paying the first one today, and then every month you would just pay that. And the goal would be by next month you'd already be paying that off with your clients, assuming everything's going well. So
Okay. So 1467 you said?
yep.
Yeah, makes more sense. Okay. Do you need my response today or or right now or
Yeah, so if we're gonna do this, if I want to offer you the discount, the way we work, if on call, we can give you the discount today, which is the 8,800, and then you would have to put down the was it 15? I mean, what was it?
1467?
1467. Yeah, you have to put that down today. So that's how it works.
On the call or today?
I would do it on the call right now. Yeah.
1467 you said.
I know it sounds big right now, but so once we make those changes and we effectively we'll show you that upping your offer a little bit to 1,200, like we mentioned, it's
Yeah,
going to cover those costs really quick.
yeah, that's
So
exactly what I was thinking. So
yeah,
like
so the
one client a
transition's
month
actually
is
going to be
like
pretty
paid.
effortless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like even if you only had one client a month, you would, yeah, you'd pay off your initial investment. So, but you already have 4 to 5. Obviously, you're not going to immediately start charging them that much. You know, they're like kind of grandfathered in, but for future clients that you work with, that's what you would start doing, and it would immediately, cover that cost. So,
All right, then let's do it.
you want to go and do it? All
Let's
right,
do it.
sounds good. Um, so,
Do you have like
cool.
a contract to
I'll
sign
go and
or
get
anything?
everything ready. Yeah, yeah. We have a contract. Let me just make sure I grab you the right one. That specifically states that you're doing the 6 payments and whatnot, and we'll get that done for you. I'll send that over to you. Read through it, and then I'm gonna send you over an invoice for that. Have that, and then I'm also curious, what's your best form of communication? Do you like to use Slack? Do you like to just message through
Slack,
text? What's
WhatsApp,
your preferred?
Discord, Instagram, Facebook. Just I don't care.
What do you prefer? Just so we stick to
Well,
one. What's your favorite?
I think WhatsApp is like more professional. I use WhatsApp for a couple
Okay.
of things, but professional like it's better.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, I use WhatsApp all the time. So the reason I ask is because I want to, keep you up to date with the process the entire time because
Yep.
it's a process that takes time, and so I'm going to update you as we do things. So yeah, cool. I got the contract back and invoice and da 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 da. And then I'm going to send you a um, just like a starter form that I'll have you fill out. It's going to be all the questions we need to get started with your project as soon as tomorrow. So the sooner you get that back to me, then we can just get started with everything and really start scaling the business for you.
All right, let's do this.
Cool. Um, Sweet, Simon. It's been great meeting with you today. I look forward to continuing working with you, and I'm sure this is going to go great, and we'll, have a long future ahead of us.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Cheers. I appreciate you.
Cheers.